one thing I appreciate too is this Louisville stake that's part of the Tonkawa district that we're in has always been very engaged with scouting. So Kip and a number of other LDS scouters have gone regularly to Commissioner College. They've learned the language. They learned how scouting needs things to be done, and then they've been able to translate it. And then certainly Kip's dictionary has then helped bridge the gap with a lot of people. But I think engagement is an important part of things. So the bishops have to be engaged. The stake presidency has to be engaged, and then I think the other people will be engaged as well. But like we just got done saying, you're really not reinventing the wheel. These are roles that these people are already filling that are doing things that are right in line with what we're doing in scouting. So you're just simply bringing that into their awareness, and I think that's very important. And speaking to that point, in Longhorn Council where we are, I believe all of the districts are structured so that a stake is only in one district, and that's very helpful because even though the Louisville stake takes in parts of 4 different districts, they only have one district to deal with. So this way, our district leadership can just speak to one stake presidency and vice versa. And then we went a step further, and we actually invited the stake presidency to be a part of the district committee. So already they're overseeing youth programs within the LDS Church. Well, now we're just bringing them over to the district committee to do the same thing and help work with the traditional side to say, here's what we're doing, or here's how we're addressing things, and then we can communicate directly back to them and say, here's what we're planning, what do you think? It could be anything from how should we structure something to even when we schedule something about to not step on general conference, for instance, and say, sorry guys, we can't do something that weekend, and then we understand. But if you have not just communication, but people on your team who actually have roles in the church, I think it just makes it so much easier. And that's why we mentioned the primary president being the assistant district commissioner, and then making all these other people dealing with the young men and the young women, just making them part of the district committee, making them part of the commissioner corps.
I mean, if you think about the responsibility, that must sit, very heavy responsibility sits with the stake presidency. Right?
Yes.
If you could offer to a stake presidency to say, hey, President, I have a cadre of 20 people that aren't members of your church that would like to make you successful in your calling, that are interested in helping your youth programs run more effectively. Mm-hmm. And we could actually use those 20 people could use your experience in helping reach out to other youth that live in the same area, and helping them have an effective time as well. As we spoke about, we've seen where the primary presidency, the stake primary presidency, has taken on organizing a day camp for the district.
Right.
And they just took that on in their roles as assistant district commissioners, and it ran very effectively. And it was a great service across the board to all of the Cub Scouts that live within that district. It's a tremendous thing.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Our day camps have just been wonderful, and that's a big reason why, because they already were people who were used to doing the things that we were asking them to do.
And to change this off, we've had years where the stake primary presidency did not do it as well, and there are others that are taking on that responsibility.
Oh, sure.
And helping, just like you said, there's places where it goes both ways, that you get to call upon the resources of others that you wouldn't expect to help you make a youth program successful.
And